In this screencast, I'll show you how Default Folder puts your files at your fingertips. Let's say I'm a creative genius and I've done this awesome design. My Mac has tools that work really well, until I choose Save. Then I get this. The time you spend in one of these open or save dialogs is usually frustrating. You just want to save your file and move on. Why can't this be easier? Well, with Default Folder, it is. Let me turn on Default Folder, and I'll show you how it helps you work faster. One of the biggest problems with file dialogs is getting to the folder you want. Default Folder gives you a bunch of ways to do this. If I have a window open in the Finder, like one of these, I can just click on it. Or select it from this menu. If I've opened or saved something in a folder recently, I can go back to it with the Recent Folder menu. Default Folder remembers every folder I've used. Or, if there's a folder I use a lot, like my Downloads folder, I can add it to the Favorites menu and go to it there. I can also use the keyboard to get to any of these. Finder windows, Recent Folders, and Favorites. There, fast and easy. And what if those don't get you where you want to go? Default Folder's menus are hierarchical. I can navigate through folders quickly with the mouse, like this. So, Default Folder makes it much faster to get to folders. That means less time in the open and save dialogs. Now, what about other time wasters? There are some things that actually make more sense to do when you're opening or saving files. Doing them later adds a lot of extra steps. When I'm opening a file, I might realize that it should be named something else. Default Folder lets me rename it. Or there are files I want to delete. I can do that too. Or see a preview. Or get information about the file. Or add a spotlight comment. Or give it an open meta tag. Doing any of these things later would require rummaging around to find the file or folder that I'm already looking at right now. Of course, there are some times when you do need to get to these files in the Finder. Default Folder makes you faster there too, because its menus are always in the menu bar, here. If I want to open a favorite or recent folder, I can do that. And the same hotkeys I set for my favorites in the file dialogs also work in the Finder, like Command 1 for my Downloads folder here. The hierarchical menus are here too. So again, everything is within easy reach. That's a quick overview, but far from everything that's in Default Folder. Grab a copy and try it for yourself. We're confident that once you've used it for a while, you won't want to be without it.